Welcome to RiotRags, where we unravel the threads of reality to reveal the hidden patterns beneath. Today we dive into a theory that challenges the very fabric of our existence. Did the world end in 2012, and have we been living in a simulation ever since? The year 2012 was surrounded by apocalyptic predictions. The Mayan long count calendar ended on December 21st, sparking global speculation. Some believed it marked the end of the world. Others thought it symbolized a spiritual awakening. But what if neither interpretation captured the full truth? In July of that same year, scientists at CERN confirmed the discovery of the Higgs Boson, what many call the God particle. This was hailed as one of the biggest breakthroughs in modern physics. But some theorists believe this discovery might have done more than just answer scientific questions. They claim that smashing particles at such high energies could have disrupted the fabric of our universe, potentially creating a microscopic black hole that reset our reality. This theory connects directly to the simulation hypothesis. Philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed that any advanced civilization with enough computing power would inevitably create simulations indistinguishable from reality. And if even one of these simulations exists, then statistically, it's far more likely we're living in one than not. Take a look around. Since 2012, the world has felt different. Politics became chaotic, social norms shifted, the climate became more extreme, and cultural trends began accelerating at a dizzying pace. Some say we crossed into a new timeline. Others suggest we never noticed the reset because everything transitioned smoothly, just like a software update. Then there's the Mandela Effect. Large groups of people remember events or details differently from recorded history. Like the Berenstain Bears spelling, or the Monopoly Man having a monocle, or the famous line in Star Wars, did Darth Vader say, "Luke, I am your father?" Or was it, "No, I am your father"? These glitches in memory could be signs of code rewrites, hinting at a deeper, underlying simulation. It gets stranger. In 2012, physicist James Gates claimed to have found error-correcting codes embedded in the equations describing our universe. The same kind of codes used in browsers and computers. It's as if the laws of physics themselves were written in machine language. This isn't metaphor, he meant literal digital code hardwired into the math behind reality. Even Elon Musk weighed in, saying that the odds we're living in base reality are 1 in billions. According to Musk and others, if any civilization develops advanced simulation tech, the number of simulated realities will vastly outnumber the original, which means statistically we're almost certainly inside one. Now think about virtual reality and gaming. In just a couple of decades, we went from pixelated characters to photorealistic simulations, immersive VR, and AI-generated worlds. If our technology keeps evolving at this pace, it's only a matter of time before we can build simulated worlds where characters don't know they're inside one. Which begs the question, how do we know we aren't already? Some believe that when CERN activated the Large Hadron Collider in 2012, it tore open a dimensional rift or transitioned us into a parallel simulation. Others think it reset our original universe and reloaded us into a backup copy. If true, that would explain the feeling so many people have had since 2012, that something isn't quite right. There's also the philosophical side. If we are in a simulation, what does that mean for our sense of self? Are we just complex algorithms following code? Or are we conscious entities experiencing a synthetic world? If you've ever felt like reality is thinner, stranger, or more unstable than it used to be, you're not alone. Many people report a kind of existential disorientation that's hard to put into words. Events feel more scripted. Coincidences pile up. Social and cultural changes happen too fast to be organic. Almost as if the simulation is evolving, testing new scenarios and speeding up the timeline. And that brings us back to 2012. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world in a fiery explosion. Maybe it was a reset, a soft reboot, a transition to a new operating system of reality. And like any good update, it happened quietly, beneath our awareness, until the signs started leaking through. So what can we do with this theory? For one, it pushes us to question everything. It forces us to look deeper at what we accept as truth. If we are in a simulation, then maybe our greatest power is awareness. Recognizing the patterns, seeing through the glitches, understanding that the reality we live in might be more flexible and more artificial than we were taught. Could we hack the simulation? Could ancient spiritual practices, altered states, or even dreams be our way of interacting with the source code? Some believe so. And if that's true, then consciousness itself might be the key to breaking free, or mastering the environment we're in. But even if this theory isn't true, it still offers value. It teaches us to stay curious, to challenge systems, to question narratives, to think beyond what we're told. And maybe, just maybe, that's what the simulation, or whatever this is, was designed to encourage all along. What do you think? Did the world really end in 2012? Are we inside a simulation now? Or is this all just collective imagination running wild? Either way, one thing is clear. Something changed, and we all felt it. If you enjoyed this exploration, hit the like button, subscribe to RiotRags, and tap the notification bell to keep diving deeper with us. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Do you believe we're living in a simulation? And if so, when did you first notice something was off? Until next time, stay aware, stay curious, and stay free.